A boy goes to see God. A little boy wanted to meet God, and he knew it would be a long trip to go to where God lived. So he packed his suitcase with a bag of potato chips and a few small bottles of water. And so he started on his journey. After he had walked a little while, he arrived at a park. An old man was sitting on a bench in the park, just staring at some pigeons. The boy decided to sit down next to him. The boy had gotten hungry, so he took out some chips and a water bottle. He noticed that the old man looked hungry and was looking for food. So the little boy offered the old man some chips. The old man gratefully accepted the offer and smiled at the little boy. His smile touched the boy so much that he wanted to see it again. So he offered him some of his water. And again the old man smiled at the little boy. And the little boy was delighted. They sat there all afternoon, eating and smiling and chatting away. As twilight approached, the boy realized how tired he was and that he maybe should go home. Already a few steps away, he turned around, ran back to the old man, and gave him a big hug. The old man gave him his biggest smile ever. When the boy arrived back home and opened the door a short time later, his mother was surprised by the look of joy on his face. She asked him, "What did you do today that made you so happy?" The boy replied, "I had lunch with God in the park." And he added, "You know what, Mom? He's got a great smile, even for being so old." Meanwhile, the old man, also radiant with joy, returned to his home. His brother, who was visiting, was stunned by the look of joy on his face, and he asked, "Bro, what did you do today that made you so happy?" He replied, "I ate potato chips in the park with God." He added, "You know what? He's much younger than I expected." The moral of the story is that all too often we underestimate the power of a touch, a smile, a kind word, a listening ear, an honest compliment, or the smallest act of caring, all of which have the potential to turn a life around. People come into our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Let us embrace all equally. I am sending this to people who've touched my life in a very special way, just to let them know how important they are to me. So if this lands in your inbox, from me to you, please know that you mean a lot to me. Yes, I may not always say it or keep in touch often enough, but you are special to me. Go out and have lunch with God, and remember to bring a snack. There may be some sort of uncertainty at this time in your life, but there are blessings coming to you. Keep the trust. To share that is one of the best gifts we can give or receive. Let's continue to pray or give blessings to and for one another. Here is the blessing or prayer. Dear Universe, or dear God, I ask you to bless my friends and relatives who are reading this right now. Where there is pain, give them your peace and mercy. Where there is self-doubt, shower them with your grace. Bless their homes, families, finances, their comings and goings, and thank you for the life you are giving me. If you've enjoyed this story and know others who could be touched and uplifted by this story, please share the good news.